Hello, I'd like to talk about Radix Trees. A Radix tree is a convenient way to store a dictionary into the memory of a computer. It is a very old problem in computer science. How can we keep sorted a changing set? And various some smart or not so smart ways have been proposed to address this problem. You can, for instance, store your dictionary into an array, which is quite convenient as long as the set does not change at all. Many other solutions have been proposed, like AVL or red-black trees, for instance. Bayer proposed a way to do that, which is very widely used into databases, the B tree. Here we will talk about this data structure, the Radix tree. The idea here is to store the whole dictionary in a tree, and then split the dictionary into subdictionaries of words beginning with the same initial letter, and then separate this letter from the words, and make subtrees labeled with this common initial letter. We then find ourselves with the same problem but with less and shorter words. So we proceed recursively. And we get a tree that we call a Radix tree, of course, because all the common prefixes of the words are gathered together and stored only once. Of course, if you follow the labels between the root and the leaf of the tree, the sequence of labels will reconstitute one of the words of the dictionary. Now let's assume that you have two dictionaries, each of them stored into Radix tree, and that you want to compute the intersection of these dictionaries. Here we would solve the question, what are the cheese which are also desserts? So first, we will get a vertex, which will be the root of the resulting tree, and put pointers at the root of each tree to intersect. And then we will check for their sons. For instance, on the left side we have a son labeled with a letter A, but no one on the right side. So we know that no word beginning with an A will be present in both dictionaries. I want to emphasize here that this comparison concerns two letters and not two words, whose comparison may be longer. Then we do the same for the other sons, and find in our example that there is only one subtree which could contain common words, which is labeled with a C. Discarding the subdictionary cost us only one test each time, so now the pointers are on the sons labeled with a C, and we keep on the good job. At the next level, we notice that there is only the H which is common between the two subtrees, and here again, discarding a subdictionary costed us only one test. We gain that the computation fulfilled, and we realize that there is only one cheese which is also dessert in these dictionaries, which is cheesecake. All the colored edges are the edges we actually visited during our journey here. This gives us the space and actually the time complexity. We can see that this computation is quite close to the resulting dataset. Actually, this property is general, and it is also true for other algebraic operations on sets like union, complementation of one set into another, and so on. This is why using Radix trees into databases is an interesting idea indeed. Thank you very much for your attention.